I know we're going to be a stronger team this year than last year. We've already made improvements in the off season. We've made a lot of improvements, drastic improvement in the weight room. We have about half our starters coming back next year. We only lost 10 seniors from last year's squad of 90 men, so most of our guys will be back. And again, most of those guys will be younger, freshmen and sophomores. We have a small senior class, but it's a strong senior class. As I said, we've lost about half our starters on both sides of the ball. Looking at offense, our quarterback, Billy Shirk, is back. He gave us a lot of stability when he started third, fourth game of the year last year and helped our offense progress throughout the year and become a pretty solid unit. All three of our running backs that played a lot of time last year are going to be back. Brad Lance will be a senior, Darnell Johnson, junior, Cardozo Jacks, a junior. But all three of those guys give us a real solid running tandem. At the tailback position, we've got 2 or 3 of our linemen coming back. Nick Kuiper is probably the leader of that group, being a senior. Nick's a real solid, steady kind of a player. Jamal Smith, who was our quarterback, we moved to wideout last year, will stay at that position. Jamal gives us a breakaway kind of a receiver that we haven't had. Exciting kind of a receiver, had a great spring. Got some young guys coming up that didn't play last year, didn't play much. Matt Egenreiter is a freshman. Actually, would be a sophomore this year at wide receiver. Played some last year, played on special teams, and he gives us some added athleticism and speed. Lewis Brown didn't play last year. Will be playing this year for us at wideout. Will give us some badly needed depth there, and again, he's one of our quicker, faster kids that's more athletic. So I think athletically we'll be better this year, and we'll have a little bit more speed. We've got some freshmen coming in who, not sure yet what they'll look like, but when they get here, I'm sure they'll contribute, and quite a few of them will have a chance to play. On the defensive side of the ball, again, we have about half our starters back. Up front in the D-line, Chad Miller is probably the mainstay up there at defensive tackle. Chad played all year last year for us and had some outstanding games, and had a very strong offseason, and I see Chad really being a very strong contributor for us up front. Our linebacking core is going to be all new. We lost 3 starters from last year, so we're searching to find 3 guys to replace them. I think we got some good young candidates. That'll have to work itself out here in fall camp. In the back half, our safety cores are veterans coming back. They played quite a bit. Matt Suchak is our starter at free safety. Thomas Wilmer started part of the year at our strong safety position. I think both of them will have good seasons. I know Matt became a real strong leader in the spring, and I look for him to continue that in the fall. Cornerbacks kind of up in the air. We got a couple back from last season. Danny McClellan on one side is coming back, and then a couple guys who played on the other side a little bit, not a lot of experience. So that's a position that you're going to see some new faces out there. So. But our defense looked much better in the spring, and I look for them to improve even more this fall, especially with our newcomers coming in. And I think that's going to be a vast improvement for us. And special teams, our kicker punter's back. John Bansoff will be a senior this year, and John had a strong year last year, and I see him having an outstanding year this year.